and the night is night, there will be intense attraction between the day and the night. It is because of that intense attraction there's a forbidden space between a man and a woman. The forbidden space is not just physical. The forbidden space is also psychological, it's also sociological. It should not be invaded. Because of this intense attraction that there is between the male and the female. But when the night wants to become day, Singapore, are you listening? When the night tries to become day, in fact, Singapore, the night has already become day. When the night tries to become day, the night will no longer be truly night. The day will no longer be attracted to the night. When the night is rivaling the day in the workplace, it's now an adversarial relationship, not attraction. And when the day is no longer attracted to the night, what will happen? It's not what will happen, what is already happening. The day will now mate with the day. Wherever the modern feminist revolution and its struggle for women's liberation has taken roots, the necessary corollary has always been homosexuality and lesbianism. But that is not our subject tonight. The slave woman is still down there. And we want to know, how will a slave woman give birth to her mistress? When the night tries to become day, not only does the night lose her femininity, but she loses something else that Singapore knows very well. She loses her fertility. She can't have babies. This country has one of the most alarming decline in fertility rates in the world. This island of Singapore. She can't have babies. But she's traveling first class, remember? So then how will babies come? Eventually, the answer is, the slave woman down there, she is too poor to try to become day. So her womb is still fertile. And so her womb will now become a factory. And she will be paid for her services. For 9 months she lived like a queen. No genetically re-engineered food for her. No, real food. No milk with hormones and meat with hormones for her. No, that's for the rest. For her must be real meat and real. And so for 9 months she lives like a queen. Because baby, the first class baby inside there. And then when the baby is born, baby goes first class. Mama still down in the hole. And so a slave woman has given birth to her mistress. And it has already started. While the scholars of Islam have been eating halwa, it has already started. We are living now in the last age. But the only ones who can read and understand and penetrate the last age, realize the reality of the world around them today, are those who see with 2 eyes, not one. Who, in addition to the effort that they make to acquire knowledge externally, that effort has to be made, they also are blessed with the capacity for internally derived knowledge. and these two oceans of knowledge come together, then they could understand and penetrate the reality of the world in which we live today. This has been an introduction to you, an introduction to Islamic spirituality, the forgotten path of knowledge. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may grant that tonight's humble lecture may be a wake-up call, and that we may return to this important branch of knowledge and to this effort which must be made, which will realize it. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين آمين.